can't hold them. It's away!
Welcome! Greetings, everyone.
We're back.
Welcome. Well, we've managed to break out.
Yeah.
The
They can't hold
security's
us.
really lax.
They
It
can't
turns
hold
out they've got a weakness in the power regulator, and they're all dealing with that. So we're just wandering about.
We just wandered out.
I'm going to go and fiddle with the tractor beam controls later.
Yeah. Boom.
Let someone escape.
Yeah.
We're also twinsies. These are full body suits.
Yeah,
They're like a
these-
onesie. They're not legs.
No.
There's just like a groinal area.
Or that-
and then a
yeah.
hoodie. Because we both have pert bum cheeks.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say I've cut mine out, and I'm just wearing a G-string.
Totally off on a tangent
Yeah.
before we've even started. Yeah. This is not Rasta and Ash talk about swimwear. This is Rasta and Ash talk about XWing. Now that's just what we look at in our free time.
Yeah.
Do you remember as a kid the Freeman's catalogue?
I don't remember the Freeman's catalogue.
Are you our younger?
I'm still old, but we didn't have the Freeman's. We had Kay's catalogue.
All right, okay, all
I
right. You get
remember
what I
that.
mean, though. Oh, underwear section, very nice. Right, hello.
Before the internet, that was.
Before the internet. This is like the news at 10 when we do it like this. I really like it. Hold on. And look, I've got papers.
So that means, when we've got papers, that means something big has happened in the world of X-Wing.
Maybe more than one thing's happened in the world of X-Wing.
Yes.
This few past, because it's like it's working out once a month now. We're doing this. We're doing like news at X-Wing, and then the other time we do battering Ash
On stream. Well, look, cheating while doing it. So like, it's all good.
Achievement unlocked, everyone. In the last episode, I said on stream that I would like to unlock the achievement of cheating on stream.
Did you not say this on the Tuesday night X-Wing?
No, I actually said it on the stream as well.
Yeah.
And I actually unlocked that achievement
really
unwittingly about 4 times towards the end of the game. I'm Matt Coles. How you doing, brother? The streams, the chats are up, right? Yeah. So this is your opportunity to bombard us with stuff. We've got lots of information we're going to talk about.
We've got so much info.
But yeah, I did. I cheated loads. That K-turn I did when I took the evade, shouldn't have done that because I had a stress. Naughty boy.
Yeah.
And then I followed to then juke him with the evade I shouldn't have had and flip the card that he got that I shouldn't have got.
I'm sure you did a free through debris, gained a stress, then went, I still have an evade.
Yeah, absolutely. And then another time I think I flipped a crit when I hadn't caused the damage. I didn't know none of these things. It wasn't on purpose, honestly.
The trick is, we don't really know a lot about the game.
It felt good.
Yeah.
In the next episode, I'm gonna just actually be like abusive at the table. I'm gonna have a little hissy fit, chuck me dice at Ash, and then I will have achieved all the levels
Of X-Wing hierarchy.
I'll be on to the final boss.
You could be a really good player if you manage to stop being nice to people, throw things around,
smash small children at tournaments.
Oh god, yeah.
So, totally off on tangent. Listen, I've been at a tournament for 2 days.
He's a little wary.
Right. It's Friday night, I had 2.5 hours sleep. Saturday night, I had all of 20 minutes where I kept waking up, going, "Am I late? Am I late?" And I didn't even have to go back personally.
Yeah, you didn't.
It was just I was chauffeuring the world champion as always, just like I tidied his stuff up at Worlds. And then last night, it's always the same for me. After a big tournament, can't sleep either.
No, you're
so
on cloud nine,
just sweaty, trippy, head rolling. Everything's going through my head. All the lovely people I met, all the lovely things. So we are going to talk about this episode. 2 big events, and they are
Minot Open,
which was in
America,
which is next to Spain. Apparently, you just turn left at Holland, over the bridge to Dunkirk, round the tree, America.
Wave at Italy.
Italy. Hi, Italy.
And you're there.
That's geography, isn't it? Boom.
It's the bit I know about it. Anyway.
Quick geography. Right, so Minot Open, and then we're going to go on to talk about...
there was a really, really big, important charity tournament in the UK. And it was hosted at Element Games in conjunction with Mr. Carl Walker. And it was the Nerf Herder, number 3 Nerf Herder with a Vengeance.
I do believe there was also another one in the UK this weekend. It was Gaming Against Cancer, I do believe.
Oh, yeah.
So, but we're kind of Midlanders and we're a bit more north. So,
and Cole's our brother.
And Carl's our brother, and
So
Nerf
we do-
Herder's been going for 3 years. So
And Rasta's been to all 3.
I've been to all 3.
I couldn't make it this year, but I was there last year, and it was, like I'd said on stream before, last year's Nerf Herder for me was one of the best times that I've ever had playing X-Wing, and I've tried to get that across to you all, so you all bought tickets and went, because it simply is one of the best events we've ever been to, without a doubt, innit? Although different format this year.
Sorry?
Different format this year.
It's really hard reading stuff and listening to you. Right? Sorry.
But it was a
It's normally
Hangar Bay.
Hangar Bay. That's it. And yes, do that again, please.
We like that one.
One list is boring.
Yeah.
I want 2 lists
Yeah.
because that's more fun.
It is more fun.
It is more fun.
Yeah.
So,
With stipulations.
with stipulations.
So,
yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
can't have mixed
Yeah.
things.
So, for example, like it was always Hangar Bay was always no shared uniques. So you couldn't have like Janors with Mouldy Crow in one list and then Palob with Mouldy Crow in another list, for example.
Which is a really good thing. I like
But
this.
it adds another element of kind of competitive choice, but actually a bit of fun.
Yes, because sometimes
Because
you get to a table and go, do you know what?
I
I'm gonna
don't
put this
care.
down."
Yeah, I've got some fun stuff. I'm having a great time. I just want to play this.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
I've been banged 3 times. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. Or I've gone 5-0.
Yeah.
I'm in my 6th game.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
already in the
Yeah.
cut.
I'm flying
I'm-
one ship.
Yeah, no, well, do you know there's a rule that you can't fly one ship?
Why?
You have to have 2 ships in a list. I didn't realise. We were having like a talk about the crates put up this post about Darth Vader in a TIE Defender.
Yes,
Right.
the generated card that someone...
Yeah.
You're all on the internet,
Can
you've
you,
all seen
yeah,
it.
can you imagine if
Yeah.
Darth Vader had the Defender chassis with like 3 force charges and his ability?
Yeah.
Oh my actual god! Just give me that ship.
But how would you
Do
point
you know I
it?
worked it out that with that, with supernatural reflexes and with full throttle, you can do all 5 actions on its actions bar in 1 turn. You can't do it consistently
No.
because of the fact you would
You've
have depleted,
depleted
your
your
force
force
charges.
and only regen 1 a turn.
But you'd go from doing, you could open with doing all 5,
Yeah.
then you'd be just only be able to do 3.
Oh, is that all? 3
Yeah,
actions?
isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
Isn't that terrible? Amazing.
Yeah, horrible.
And then I was like, I totally run that as a single ship. And then someone went, you have to have 2 ships.
Well, I'm going
Which
to
I
look
didn't
into
know.
that.
Yeah, you have to have 2 ships to make
I
it.
might. Do you know, when I say I'm going to look into it, I mean, I'm going to ask Tim Marsden about that.
That's what we do. That's what we do. That guy knows what he's talking about. He knows all about X does Y and Z does S. And,
Yeah,
and maybe if you touch X nicely, he'll let you see Y at the weekend. Do you know what I mean? There's my trigger.
Yep.
So,
Triggers. I love it.
right, is this? What's this? What's this? This is...
That is them.
That's them.
That's them.
So,
My knocker.
Minoc. Should we start with Minoc?
Yeah, let's start with the
we
Minoc.
start
Before
with
we go into gushing about all the Nerf Herder awesomeness, we're going to chuck some details at you from Minoc.
Dion, Ryan Farmer, Brap, respect, love you guys. I'll see you at the next Worlds. You
put
guys
on an
are
amazing
probably
event.
the most prolific, well-known podcast in the planet. Okay, about X-Wing. Respect for that.
Yeah.
You still talk smack about me, right? And you know I'm all right with it.
Yeah.
It's all in good fun. So this is for you, and I know you guys put on this tournament because you guys don't have a lot of large tournaments over your side of America, because
Miracle.
big old place, right?
Well,
It's
yeah,
at
you can't-
least as big as Swindon, I think.
No way. Swindon's massive.
Oh, is it right?
Yeah.
Okay. You can
Swindon
Google that
is
because I know
massive.
all of you like multinationals, especially from the colonies.
Yeah.
You'll be like, Swindon? Is that
Is
near
that-
Spain?
It is in between Spain and Italy.
Right. We got loads of stuff. They had a big tournament.
It was a whopper.
What's happening with Eat Hobbit Gaming?
I don't know. It'll come up.
Is it all
Fat
will it
Hobbit
come up?
Gaming.
Fat Hobbit.
They
Eat Hobbit Gaming. Right. So what we got is lots of stats.
Gumph.
Right.
I've been on a printer.
This is truly a test of how good I am at acting,
Yeah.
because I find this stuff so boring. Right.
I don't know. Certain bits. Like,
do you
the
know-
front bit we like.
All right. So we'll do this
I
bit
like
at
the
the
first
top.
4 lines of
We'll
text.
do this bit at the top, and then I will treat these stats with the contempt that I feel they deserve. So you do because
Yeah, let me
so
tell
far
you.
I've only
Cool.
spoken.
You, important things. These lot don't even do pie charts like we do pie charts.
Yeah, we like pie charts
We
because
like
we can
pie
understand that, because we
Yeah.
know that bit. And if I had that with ice cream, it'd be yummy.
Yeah, well, just pictures are better than writing.
Yeah,
Full
or
stop.
just a pie.
Yeah.
Actually, The next time we do a
We'll make
Warlords
one.
tournament, I'm bringing in a pie, and I'm just going to cut it. Right? And I'm going to go, that's for imps.
Yeah.
And then we get John to eat it.
Yeah. Not on camera, though, because he's hideous.
Because he's hideous.
Yeah. So I'm going to tell you a Swiss breakdown, right? Total rebel list for the day. The fewest in number, but only a little bit under scum. 46.
What's this, sorry?
There was 160 lists.
Right, okay.
46 of which were rebel, 49 of which were scum, and 65 imperial lists.
So that gives you a breakdown of 28.8% rebel.
Yeah, of the Swiss. Yeah.
40.6% empire.
Yeah.
And 30.6% scum.
And that totals 100%.
Quick maths! Stats.
These are
See the other
brilliant.
stuff?
Yeah. Don't
Rubbish.
care. Yeah.
Right.
Nonsense.
Just get rid of it.
Get
Put
rid
that in the trash compactor.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
there, the whole.
God. Right, so there's a lot of this nonsense, and it's like pilot name,
Yeah.
and then how many of them there were, what percentage it is. Rubbish.
Loads of them.
Another one at rubbish.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just burning trees.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
our fault for printing.
rubbish.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, I've even got a list where there weren't none.
Yeah.
What does that help you?
They've done every list, ain't they?
Oh my
every
God,
pilot,
how many
every
of these?
upgrade. Look.
Really?
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Here we are.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
So,
What's he doing there?
These are the top 3 guys
Oh,
that
right,
went
right,
6 and 0.
Oh, that's their actual player number.
Yeah.
I was going to say, how did that happen?
How did get there?
Right, so these are your 6 and 0 guys. These are the guys.
Only 3 went 6 and 0.
Only 3 went 6 and 0. It
Which-
was Garrett J,
Yes.
Asa Graf. Excuse me if I'm not pronouncing any of these names properly, and Andrew Bunn. It sounds tasty. Stephen Gonzalez was 4th. I'll go quickly through top 16.
And then we'll bring up
Stephen
their
Ford,
list.
Ryan Frost, Doug Stone Weaver, double barrel.
Good
like
name. Good name.
It. Mitchell Rabb, Joshua Miles, Daniel Lim, Chris Allen. Ooh,
Don't know him.
ooh. Remind you of anything, Chris? You dirty boy. Right, Chris Allen. I still don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Alexandra Nobles
Cool.
or Nobblers.
Nobles, I'm going with.
Nobles. I'm going to go with Nobles. It looks better. It sounds better. Brandon Carey,
Cool.
Carson Hopper, Ben Rampley,
Nice.
Brandon Griffith,
Cool.
and a name you UK players will recognise. Well, no, honestly, the French will
And the
recognise it.
Italians.
Is Dale Cromwell.
Yeah.
His small little girl. Apparently does something with toilets for a job.
He does he?
And he flies the same ships all the time. Well done, Dale. Really good showing.
Top man.
Top guy. Top bloke. If you ever get to play Dale, he's a great opponent. He's been running imps forever. So as much as I like to lambaste the Imperials,
I know some of you guys don't watch. Some of you guys do watch us from other countries, but any of you UK guys out there, you already know Dale because he's at every big tournament and he's top man. And he's a top guy. And he's all tarts from 1.0
Yep.
are very famous. His whisper stuff. He did a lot of whispers, didn't he? Or was it echoes? It was whispers, wasn't it?
right?
Yeah, he did all that.
Right.
I know.
I do believe as well.
That is the list of all the players.
Is that just the list of all the players? Is
I
that their
think so.
numbers?
Yeah, I think
Because
so.
I was going to give a big shout out to my Irish friend Cormac.
Yes, Cormac was there. Went
Because
Dale.
Cormac basically did the opposite to Dale. Dale won everything.
Yeah.
Won all his games pretty much. Cormac lost all his games. So what that does, that gives you a 50% split.
Yeah.
Right, some more maths here. So 50% of the players that went over from the UK were really good.
Yes, Dale.
And 50% were really bad.
Cormac.
So there you go. Hope that helps.
Yin and yang.
Right, now we're going to do some magic with
Yeah.
the computer.
What
Go
we
on.
say? 2.
Ash, X-Wing
Yeah, I
2.
got it.
Right, transition.
Booyah, that was small.
Boom! It doesn't work on my phone,
Yeah.
but John seemed to make it work on our show.
He's got some skills, this boy. So we've got some
is
lists up
this,
here.
is this the winner?
Yeah, this
And
is the
these
winner.
are the other two, right?
Where Bun
Andrew Bunn.
and Arsenal.
Well, let's start with number 3 at Minox.
Yes, which was Andrew Budd.
Boom. So he has got Sontierfell.
Let's drop that with, and you scroll it. He's got
and
Predator.
He's got Predator. That's it. Nice. Nice and simple.
Yeah, and then
And then
he's
he's
got
got
Red
Red
Line.
Line. And Red Line's got Trad Sim, Proton Bombs, Proton Torps.
Red Line.
bloody red line. It's bloody everywhere.
And then Whisper.
And then, oh, surprise, surprise. No one ever sees this ship, do they? Whisper with... do you know what? Like, I can't even... I'm trying to hide the iPad with my hands so you can't see it. Rasta doesn't do technology. Right?
You muppet.
I am a muppet, aren't I? I am a muppet. It's like when we do Tuesday night X-Wing and Ben comes in and there's no screen, it's not filming the room, someone says hello and he waves.
Yeah.
It's like, this is not telly, this is radio. What's wrong with you? Yeah, it's so boring, isn't it? Whisper with Vader Duke. And I know it's good. It's just like, I thought 2.0 was going to give us... Someone said this line, and I love it. The Wild West of X-Wing. We were going to get everything.
Yeah.
And we genuinely don't.
We did to begin with.
No, I don't know
now
if
it's
we
like,
really
oh,
begin
look what
with.
we've got now.
I'll go into that in a bit, because me and Sim were talking about it quite a bit in the car on the way back from Nerfherder.
Cool.
So,
Save
I'll
squads
go
to get
to
to the
save
next one.
squads. Right, are you sure?
I would say yeah. Back to save
Back
squads.
to save squads.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, in second place was Assa. And Assa was running
Lieutenant
Sai, Darth Vader. Nice. At least you brought Vader actually as a pilot.
Yes.
I
You
like
get
Vader as a pilot.
points for
Yeah, you
pilot
get
Vader.
points for that. Points for pilots Vader. And Sontier fell. So Lieutenant Sai is a filthy, filthy beast.
Yeah, it's a staple as well for
Advanced
Imperials.
sensors.
Yep.
It's all he really needs, to be honest. You can build it a few different ways, but this ship is a lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah,
So after you perform a coordinate action, if the ship you chose performed an action on your action bar, you may perform that action. That's great. So he's basically getting a free action, a free coordinate, and he's getting his focus every turn.
Him mixed with some of the Punishers is just you see a lot of.
Really, really good. Yeah. With Vader, let's see how he's built Vader, because I haven't actually looked at these. Supernatural reflexes, afterburners, really nice.
Solid.
How much is this squad, out of curiosity? It is 199. That's
points.
why he's not got fire control system.
Yes. It's all about the bid, isn't it, when he's got 2 6s in there?
I don't know, he ain't got a bid, he's got a 1 point bid. He needs to have...
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
not a bid.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he hasn't put it in there. This is why he's second and not first.
And then a Predator Sontier fell as well, because obviously Predator combines really well with the Bullseye arc. And just so you know, Fat Hobbit Gaming, much love to you as well, and we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah,
right?
we'll
Otherwise, I'll get off track and we'll end up talking about pies or something again.
Yeah, I want a pie.
I'm on diet. I can't have pie. Just leave me alone. All right, I'm really hungry as well, and I'm quite grumpy because I'm hungry.
Because you're hungry.
And you're talking about pie.
Yeah.
And you smell a bit like pie.
I
to be
do,
honest.
because I've eaten pies.
Oh,
I haven't
anyway.
eaten pies, but I just smell
So
nice.
that's him. Back to save squads. So then this guy's the winner, Garrett. I wish we had a second name. It would be cool if you guys both had a second name.
Yeah.
Or a made up name, like Ash.
I've got made up name.
Ash Brooks.
It's not real. That's
not
my
real.
alter ego.
Yeah, his name's Belinda Carlisle. That's why you ain't seen nothing of her.
Yeah.
She lost weight, grew a beard,
Yeah.
started playing X-Wing.
Yeah.
Badly,
Badly.
yeah. So here we go. Now this is the winner, and this is going to become like a theme through this tournament and the next tournament, and I'm sure in a lot of tournaments you guys are going to at the moment.
If those of you out there that was watching Nerfherder, well, we were there. Well, George was there as well. I was watching it from home. So
There
first,
literally
put some
was
screens up.
a pretty much
I've seen this list quite a
carbon
few times.
copy of this list.
Yeah.
But so like, there's a lot of people out there going, "Oh, you copied my list," and you honestly, right? Listen, 1.0. It like at the end, I know we were all talking about how it felt like this contracted meta, but it was a bit, but it wasn't also, because the meta then, and this is what's always fascinated me, was the meta then was a puzzle, right? And you had to try and break the code, but there was lots of tools to try and break it, and you'd create things that deal really well with, let's say, 4 of the 5 threats in the meta, and
but
it'd
they'd
maybe
be really
have a
weak.
weakness
Yes,
to that.
yeah.
So there was this intrinsic joy of going, even though all those guys are running that same meta list,
Yeah.
I've worked out this janky little combo.
And as
that
long as
batters
nobody's bought this, I'm going to be all right.
I'm going to be all right,
Yeah.
right? And they won't see it coming.
Yeah.
And there was some real excitement to that. So this is just good players that have spent the past 6 years playing X-Wing, that have gone, well, we've only got this much of a menu to choose from, actually, because we look at the cards, we look at the upgrades, and we quickly establish what's good, what's worth the points. And because there's not a lot of it out there, I know we got the conversion kits, but the conversion kits gave us really just the pilots and a few upgrades.
Yeah, I mean,
until we start
look
getting...
at our old upgrade 1.0 folders.
Oh my God.
Jesus, they were like...
And if you go through the new upgrades, I'm sure you can all go, those 5 are never being used, and they're the 4
until a
that
certain
go on
pilot
everything.
comes out that will make that relevant to us.
But at the moment, that's not happening. So it's really easy for everyone to stumble across these same lists. 2.0's been out enough now that we've all had table time, and we've worked out that, for example, Palob is a beast.
Yeah, it's really
It
cool.
doesn't matter what flavour of Palob, the fact it's on the table, and the fact that we're playing a game system that predicates round single tokens on a ship. That ship's horrid.
Yeah,
And you
really
give it. Hold on, I bet you it's got Mouldy Crow. Of
course it has.
Of course it has.
Yeah,
It's got Mouldy Crow and Triple O. So that's giving you the incredible defensive and offensive buffs of that double token sitting there, and that 3 dice primary. You're spreading her arc, so creating that ability to become massive, or his arc, or its arc. Got to include everyone.
Yeah. Don't go assuming nothing.
And obviously, because this list has been skinnied down to fit in the 2 quads, instead of the standard flavour for Palob seems to be at the moment Debris Gambit,
yeah.
and Leet L337.
Yep.
Crew. Leet's great. Leet's like countermeasures
Yeah, you're loving it.
on drugs almost.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really great. No, but it is.
Yeah, I know, yeah, I've seen loads of plays.
So in the final of Nerf Herder, for example, there was a shot that he rolled 4 dice from Bob. I hit with all 4. He went Leet, and he rolled 1.
Yeah. You did it to me when we was playing
Right,
the other week.
Leet's really great, and then it gives you the banks. But anyway, this one's got Triple O, so that's letting him get in there. All they'll do with this is they'll gesture, and then he'll just slow roll him and go, well, wherever you go,
1 second.
you're either losing
Turbo's
your
on.
tokens, or I'm going to get him really close, and you lose your tokens, and you give me a token, or you take a stress, which is huge.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's amazing.
Really, really, really good ship.
I like it.
With 2, I know for a fact, naked Jakku
They are
Gunrunners.
exactly naked.
Naked. Right, so it's 28 point. That's 14 point old money. They've got 5 health. They've got tractor beam. They've got a gun.
Yeah.
What do you want? I mean,
Yeah. As we're talking
And then-
filler ships, a Jakku Gunrunner is about as good as it gets.
The thing is you combine 2 Jakku Gunrunners, and even if one of them, because you only need one of them to hit, you can never reduce someone's agility
in
more than
one.
minus
Yeah,
1.
yeah. So you basically pick with both, and you're going to do some damage to one, but you're going to strip, you're going to drop it down,
Yeah.
and then the next one.
And like Simeon was talking about this, is if you multiply that -1 by the amount of ships shooting, you've ultimately done -3.
Yeah.
Because each shot is just doubled.
Yeah.
So even if he has got then another Jakku Gunrunner at range 1, and then in comes the heavy hitting bobber who's just going to eat you,
Yeah.
right? And then Palob's front gun.
Yeah.
Suddenly that just becomes more because you've got less. So really nice. And
It's horrible.
And ultimately, it was a bit like I ran Luke and some Zeds, and if you were shooting at my Zeds, you weren't shooting at Luke. So if you're shooting at these Jakku Gunrunners, or you're shooting at Palob, you're not shooting at the hammer that is going to crush you between that anvil.
Well, we've seen one of the games, but I think it was Jeff running Bobber. He was, wasn't it?
Jeff is running exactly this list.
Yeah, exactly. And his Bobber endgame. Wow.
He's insane.
Yeah,
Bobber endgame is really good.
It's ridiculous. But you've got to deal with the rest of it, like you say.
So
Otherwise...
that's Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Right now, actually, I don't know if Jeff was running
I
this
don't
exactly.
think he had, yeah.
I'll explain something about this. This is kind of a clever little bit of jank that has been figured out by quite a few of us. So Marauder title instantly allows you to equip a gunner slot, which gives you Han Solo gunner. 4 points, everyone knows, everyone's instantly seen. That's bloody bargain. Right? For what it does, it's bargain.
Yeah.
Especially because he likes to be close. I'm not bothered about bumping. I'm just going to get my token anyway.
Yeah. For a 7-point spend.
So that's start. That's start of combat, right?
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he
yeah.
not start of combat, when he activates cleverly,
yeah.
right? And then he carries IG-88D crew, and like you're all going, but why has he got IG-88D? Those of you that have not kind of sussed the easiness of this, what this is all about, it's got nothing to do with him triggering any other IG abilities. That card reads that you share the abilities of all other IG titled things, but you can perform calculates, and when you perform a calculate, you can have a second calculate. So in effect, what he's kind of done is given himself perceptive co-pilot for 4 points.
Yeah.
And with Han Solo Gunner, he's then sat on 3 tokens. And I know that it's a calculate compared to a focus.
But it's still
come
not-
on,
it's
let's think
yeah.
about this realistically. Look at some of your own dice rolls, and on average, when you do roll, you will have that roll that's 4 focuses.
Yeah.
But you're often 2 hits, a blank and a focus, or 3 hits and a focus,
Yeah.
or 2 blanks, a focus and a hit.
Yeah.
So generally, that calculate can be really good money, and when you're defending as well, because if he's range 1 and he's defending, he often only needs to mod one of those green
and
dice
what
because
have
of the
we been
reroll.
saying about this game and how few tokens are in it and why Palob is what he is, and then you put this into the mix, so you're like, oh my god, this is Boba Fett, and he's stacked. Like,
And I don't think Palob can't still calculate. So they're kind of safe tokens when you're looking at some sort of mirror.
Can he not?
No, Palob steals. Let's go to Palob.
Yeah, click on 5 down.
So at the start of the engagement
Focus
phase, you may
or
choose
evade,
one
indeed,
enemy ship in
indeed.
your front arc.
See,
You
that
do
makes
chance
him
once,
amazing,
focus
that's
or
it.
evade. So yeah,
Why
'cause
not have calculators?
yeah, I remember when Simeon had a game here against the Wookiee, and at the start Simeon was running 2 IGs and Palob, and Kev was running just 2 IGs, and Palob basically didn't need to be on the table.
Yeah,
because it did nothing.
Yeah, killed his
It was
purpose.
only if Kev had boosted and got the evade.
Yeah.
Which he didn't, obviously,
Because
until
he
he
just
was,
went, "I ain't giving
until
you
he was
that."
very, very far away.
Yeah.
And now I'm too far and I'm range 3 and you're not going to hurt me.
Yeah.
So, sorry about the chat clipping. What are you doing, John?
Yeah, he's clipped our chat wrong. It's all right, John. It works. It works. He's fixed
Oh,
it.
he's hideous and can't do chat clipping. He did do a cool transition thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm getting off the subject
Yeah.
here.
So who we got? That
back
was
to safe spots.
Palob.
Right, so that is the 3 lists from the Minoc Open.
Indeed.
And we're going to go back to that format because you could see there was 2 other lists there. They are from Nerf.
Was
Herder.
there 2?
Yeah.
Thank
It's
God.
that
It's all right. I
one
could see 4.
and
Yeah.
that one,
It
those
was
2.
cool.
So,
Big event.
what are we
went well.
kind of seeing from Minox? The same thing is generally being played out. That it was in that final. It was Imps versus
No,
Scum.
Scum, wasn't it?
No,
that was it.
It's
No.
Imps versus Scum.
Yes.
So Rebs are okay, and there's definitely exciting chips in Rebels, but they're not quite where Imps and Scum are.
Well,
I personally think Imperial are kind of ahead of the game, but Scum have this archetype that works incredibly well if it's
yeah,
flown
this
right,
this
that will
Palo
beat
Fall on
those
thing is really
Imperial
nice. This
archetypes.
Boba Fett Gory, they're
Yeah.
all very good ships.
Well, there's a lot of this, so you're seeing things like Fen, Palob, Forlom,
Yeah.
Forlom, Nim, Palob.
Yeah.
These kind of splitting it out a bit. We have a Jakku Gunrunner, Escape Shuttle, Boba Fett for
Yeah.
Palob.
Yeah.
Palob's kind of like the
Plob is
recurring
everywhere. Yeah.
theme. It mustn't be underestimated. However,
But the points cost that you're generating, and we can't make it important enough to understand that these stealing a token in 2.0 where you have very little tokens is huge.
Yeah,
It's
really huge.
It is.
So, congratulations, Garrett.
Yeah.
Well done. Keep
From
up
us.
the good work.
Yes.
I can't bang on too much about it because I know we're getting a rebalance in January, but I'll talk more after Nerf Herder with kind of my thoughts on where the game is at the moment with this sort of stuff, and we'll move on to Nerf Herder with a vengeance.
Nerf Herder with a vengeance.
I'll let you do some of that because I'm going to have a little
Right,
vape.
yeah, you chug away. Right, so Rebels made up 29.5% of the day. Imperials made up 28.8% of the day, and Scum was a massive 41.7% of the day.
Right, so all these stats for Nerf Herder are courtesy of First Earth.
Yes,
So
big up,
thank you very
Simon.
much, Simon.
We love you.
We wouldn't have been able to do any of this
Yeah,
without you.
yeah.
And I got here at like 20 past
Yeah,
11.
we was running really late
And I was
today.
like, do everything. Make it so.
Look, lad,
and
this
then the
is here.
computer kept saying, printer not connected. Thank you, Simon.
Yeah, you helped. No end.
Ignore that message I sent
big-
you at 5 to 12.
Yeah.
So,
A big one for me is in the top 16, the percentage of Rebel players was 12.5.
oh, there was no one. There was two.
Two.
There was two. Steve Boxer Schultz Christian as the I don't care worldwide Rasta rebel Rasta general.
Yeah.
Right. I have promoted Steve to commander,
Oh, nice.
but because he's known as Boxer Shorts, we've promoted him to commando. Right.
That's very good.
Yeah. So he's Commando Steve
Yeah.
of the Rebel Alliance.
Yep.
Respect, boy. You're
Yeah.
keeping up the side.
Yeah, it keeps flying it. It's just like me, you only got to fly Rebels. If you love them, that's where you fly.
There was only one other Rebel pilot in the top 16. There was, as you can see, a good 10, 11, 12% more scum in the room.
Oh.
That may be a kind of country-based thing.
Yeah, Scum's getting a lot of love. It is in store as well, isn't it?
I think it's getting a bit of love because you are seeing some ships on the table that didn't have any kind of table time originally.
Oh, definitely.
Like
Yeah,
people-
you definitely get
I mean,
to use
personally,
your,
things like Forlom.
yeah.
I never really used Forlom. It was rubbish in 1.0.
It's amazing, though.
It's really good shit. It's,
Mist
and
Hunt's great.
in these archetype lists, that scum archetype you're seeing, I was talking about this with my boy on the way back from Nerf Loader. They're actually quite boring lists. They don't do a lot. They move up. They work very well. They synergize very well together, and they're very strong. But they don't move about much and blah blah blah, except for Forlom. And if Forlom wasn't in some of those lists with his janky advanced sensors, this,
yeah.
that, and the other, and this, that, and the other, they'd be quite dull. I mean, personally, when I run anything like this, I put Fen in it, so it at least makes me feel like I'm doing something when I've managed to flank and get that shot.
Well, yeah, if you're running that slow roll list, at least if you've got Fen in there, you can get... Yeah.
It's the same with a little bit of what we're seeing with the Imperial archetypes, which tend to be bombers, punishers, and maybe an ace.
Yes.
But they are, if it weren't
I
for that-
prefer the... I know it's hard to say because it has the Vader crew in it, but I do prefer the one with Psy and then the two aces.
Yeah.
I much prefer that
Yeah.
to, obviously, the...
Yeah.
Oh, it's Redline.
And look, World Champ was running double Punisher at Whisper.
Yeah, because it's solid. And he
It's
hasn't
solid.
played. He's not played
No,
actually.
he flies Whisper like a ninja anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
The boy's amazing. He's just different level with Whisper.
He is.
And he always did. So, but that's not the point. Anyway, moving on. What we got? And we've got most common pilots, most common ships. If you want all that information, please go over First Earth and check it out.
Yeah, all there for you on the First Earth. He's
It's
put
not
a-
my bag.
Yeah,
All that should say, basically, is it should go number of wedges, too many, not as good as Luke. Simple as that. Done. And when I say good, I mean fun.
Yeah. Yeah, because good is
Good
Punishers.
is fun.
Yeah, but what I mean is good is Punishers. They do well.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, fun. No,
What's that doing?
nothing. That's it.
Oh, it stopped. Did it start there?
It took...
Oh, don't do double-sided. How am I meant to cope with that? I don't turn things over. I have someone to do that for me.
Yeah.
So these are...
This is top 16. So if we just read out the people who made top 16 at Nerf,
Go
right?
for it,
So in
bro.
first place was Anthony Yates. He was 6-0. Only other
Vagabond
person-
Squadron.
Big up the
Big
Vagabonds,
love to
yeah.
Vagabonds. Love you guys.
Second place, only other 6-0, David Sutcliffe.
Blogger.
Yes.
Well done, David.
Yeah. Third place, Stuart Brock.
But it's Buckle or Bluckle or Blukey.
Blukey.
But he wears an orange t-shirt and he
That's
hangs
cool.
around with a really obnoxious guy called John Fawcett. But all his other mates are lovely.
Yeah.
IQ Gaming, big up.
Yeah. Good lord. In fourth place, Ollie Pocknell.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know him.
What, from one of that, wasn't it the 247s or something like that? Yeah.
119s.
Yeah, the 184s.
Yeah. In fifth place, Simeon Delapino.
Robot Delapino. Yeah, boy.
The world champion of X-Wing.
Yeah,
Well
Daddy
done.
can't play X-Wing no more, but he can.
Yeah. In sixth place, the
Commando Steve Boxer Shorts.
Yeah. Seventh place,
Alex Burt. He's from the 118. I know him.
Yeah, Willow.
He's my favourite.
Yeah, he's a lot of people's
He's like,
favourite.
he reminds me of Zippy.
Does
You know
he-
from Rainbow?
Does he really?
Is it Zippy
Although
or
he-
George? No, Zippy.
Zippy, yeah.
He's always got that smiley. No, it might be.
Although he did look like Ed Sheeran in the background at one point during the stream.
Did he?
Really bad.
Did
lad.
he?
Yeah,
I want
when
a
he had it
pillow.
on, yeah.
Alec Burt. Alec Burt's one of my patrons, by the way. Love you for that. Thank you, bro. Some nice constructive feedback from me. Can I have a pillow? I want a pillow. I want to every night. I want to lay my face next to yours. Oh, did you do a little bit of sick in your mouth?
A little bit.
You did, didn't you? That's so good.
In eighth place, Dan Slob. We're going to call you Dan Slob.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
we're
wanna
not sure
mispronounce
how
it.
to pronounce it.
And then it's ninth place, Ross Pearson, Scum. Not your Scum, you were flying Scum. 10th place, Colm Brown.
Gordon
Scum.
Brown. So, so where are we going? Hold on. Dan and Colm are Sith takers.
Yep, Ross.
I'm not sure, you know. Was he? I'm not sure, and don't. Like, I'm sorry. And there's a couple of times I meet people and they're like, "You can't remember my name." I meet so many people. I'm really
Plays
sorry.
a lot of tournaments.
I love you all. You're all my brothers and
He really
sisters.
does.
But
And
I
he
just
comes back. And
don't get
often he'll say
upset.
to me, "Oh, this guy's wicked. I really like him.
can't remember his
Who
name."
is there?" Like, and I'll say, "Oh, such and such." And it gets a bit like that, doesn't
I
it?
had a lot of bumps on the head, didn't I?
Yeah, you were. 10th was calm, like we said. 11th.
I know this guy.
He's even watching. Look, he's on
Ben
there.
Cox! Beautiful, beautiful Bengar. Just stop 1 second. Bengar. Anyone ever played Bengar, you'll have a good game against Bengar.
Yeah, it's
everyone
top,
loves Bengar. Bengar used to be shit at X-Wing.
There's the swear. That's this week's.
Sorry, it's not Tuesday night. Really sorry. We do not advise you to watch Tuesday night X-Wing if you're under 18.
Yeah, if you're under
right.
18.
So, but Bengar used to be rubbish at X-Wing, and I don't know what happened. Do you know the Matrix? They plugged him in, and all of a sudden there was guns everywhere, and he knew karate and stuff. And
can
now
see it.
he's smashing everyone and everything.
The thing is, Bengar's coming up at Warlords and hitting like top 10 every tournament.
Oh mate, so. Do you know what? Right, so I'm the daddy, and I spend a lot of time with them, and I do my best to give them every little bit I've learnt. Right, and when I see them do well and make cuts, and they're happy
And listen.
and oh, it's like watching your kids walk. It's the best feeling. It's better than doing it yourself. Any of you lot, you good players that are out there in your groups, give it to them.
Yeah,
watch them
like,
grow.
grow
You'll
them.
get better as well, like exponentially better.
Yeah.
But when you see them flourish like that, it's just a joy. So, really, brother, congratulations. I do believe that's his first ever cut in a major event.
Oh, no, has he not done a regional? I'm sure he had dice.
He might have.
2 years
But anyway,
ago, I think.
That's the biggest cut.
Yeah,
he's
oh,
been in. I'm
definitely
sure
in that
it's the
size
biggest
room.
size room.
12th place, another top man, Mr. Charles Burkholm.
Another Warlord. Go on, Death Rain.
Yeah, I was really proud when I seen him playing Jeff and he had his Warlords t-shirt.
Oh,
on.
mate.
I was like, oh my god, that's 2 Warlords on my telly.
Again,
Yeah!
a very famous X-Winger worldwide. He's known for his blog. He's known for his Death Rain. When that ship turns up on the table, people just get scared. He's such a charming, lovely
he's top
guy.
man.
And he flies. He's been flying that ship when it was rubbish, and he's not stopped it. And look at where he is now with it. So respect, Charles.
Yeah, totally. I mean, what a legend as well. Like everyone.
And I'm sorry I can't do all this oratory about the Minox. I don't know you guys, and I hope I will get to know you guys more.
Yeah,
but
without a doubt, we will. We're going to learn all this, aren't we?
bit by bit. But, you know, it's just the contact physically with these people. Whereas I know these people.
We'll have some physical
So, yeah,
contact.
send the physical contact this way.
Yeah. 13th place.
Another
Jeff
Warlord! Yeah, Jeff Ball.
Amazing all weekend. Jeff was top man. Knocked Simeon out the cut. In the
Yeah, he
end.
did. Once again, Jeff, like Ben, and a great opponent to play against. Unlike Ben, always been amazing.
Yeah,
Right?
he was never rubbish.
Me and Jeff's record is way skewed towards Jeff.
Yeah,
And Jeff is
you
a
know,
very
that's-
unassuming guy
Yeah.
that a lot of people wouldn't think they're going to get the hammering they're about to get off him, and he's going to do it really nicely. Watch out for Jeff Ball.
I really like
Just like Tim Marsden.
Yeah.
These are names you need to be keeping
Don't tell him
around.
about Tim. He's
Yeah,
my
Tim's
secret weapon. 14th place.
Adam Shipley. One of the Just Play. Well done.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Ends up making it to the final.
Doesn't
Spoiler
We'll
alert.
get to that. 15th place. The king of Just Play.
Phil Blackmore, X-Wing dad,
Yep.
because if it wasn't for Phil Blackmore, the rest of Just Play wouldn't have been able to find their pants in the morning, let alone find the venue. And that's not even an exaggeration.
No, he truly is the dad of X-Wing for Liverpool. And not just that, top man.
I go, yes, Matt. Matt, just saying, just confirming I'm not talking out of my butt one.
Yeah, about young Ben.
Yes.
He's top kid. And
Yes.
he's so young. Makes me mad.
Matt, 24. Oh, I was still in prison at 24.
Under a different name, though.
Yeah, George.
And in 16th place, making it on the last one, Mr. Phil GC.
Yeah!
We love Phil.
Phil's my X-Wing wife.
Yeah. He's top man. Top man.
Lots of hugs and cuddles off Phil for me this weekend. Needed them. I love you, bro. You did it. You went.
I've got a shout. Yeah, we've got a shout. Yeah, top of the 4 and 2. The only one to make it in, Bob Agora. So that is a man that plays what he preaches. He will chat about Bob Agora, and he has done for a very long time. He is the king of Bob Agora. That's his list. You're all flying it now, but that is Phil GC's list, and he is the man.
Yeah. So if any of you ever meet Phil, and Phil's a well-travelled young man,
he does all the biggies.
I'd like you to go up to him and show him some love. If you're flying Bobber or Guri, because that man's pretty much single-handedly kept Bobber an actual subject all through 1.0.
Yeah.
No one was really flying it. No one
when
did
he came
anything.
in and
Phil
he
kept.
Yeah, he came to. He did an episode of Rasta and Ash with us after he'd come down for the weekend,
Yep.
and he chatted fire sprays then, and his
Yep.
knowledge of
And
fire sprays is.
I know that for a fact. He's had to do his car and it's all blown up and stuff and it's cost him loads of money. But I know that after Christmas, when he's got a bit more better finances, he's coming back.
He is.
And he's going to come stay at Shay's Rasta and eat some pasta.
Yeah.
And he's going to come and do a double header.
Yeah.
And what we'll do after he's done the double header, we'll do the same as we did last time. We'll get him to do... Now we record on Monday.
Yeah.
Right? We've changed our days because the store's closed and we're just using it for filming time and other stuff. So we're going to get him to come on a Monday and we're going to get him to redo the episode, but 2.0 styling.
Yeah,
and we're going to get him to talk through his rocks, his approach, his tactics.
He did this.
And how to help you guys to get the most out of your fire
when he
spray.
did it in 1.0,
It was awesome. Loads of people went out and started flying them.
This is one of the things I do love about when we do a show and we talk about shit, like we did in the early days. You'd turn up at a tournament later and it'd be like, well, you know what this is. And I'd be like, why? And they'll go, because you did a show about it the other week. And it'd be like, oh, right, here we go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's on the cards.
Like that.
Well done, all the top 16.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'll tell you what I took, because I obviously went. I took it's kind of a Nathan ID list.
Yes, I like it.
After seeing some stuff at Coruscant.
And
I played it twice here, and it was fun.
Yeah.
Right, and so Nerf Herder for me is about the fun. I took Luke with supernatural reflexes, R2D2 proton torpedoes.
Super Luke.
Not quite, not
No
afterburners.
No.
And I did miss them a little bit. Yeah. I took Sabine Wren with Debris Gambit.
She's amazing.
She's so much fun for 40 points.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And I took Miranda with barrage rockets, proton bombs, and Princess Leia. And I paid for her. Right? Just for how much fun, twice a game, it is when you pop Princess Leia
and
go
face go
supernatural reflexes, blah, 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 4K, blah, 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 a bit more actions, shoot you in the face. And guess what? 4K, next turn, it's so much fun.
Better with afterburners. But you can't get it all in, not with a
Miranda's good, right? And it's a good little list, and it was a fun list. I got diced in my first 2 games. I played the lovely Ian Franklin first. And I did. I got diced really hard. My dice were really, really bad. He even was like, "Sorry, mate, that was all yours the whole game."
It's harsh when
I literally lost that game. I'd been winning the whole game, and I lost it on the last dice roll because my greens just did what they'd been doing all game and went blank.
Just want some paint, and I
only needed one.
Yeah,
and I had it. I had it over the barrel, but Luke was so expensive.
Yeah,
that is just half point in Luke. Won by like 6-7 points.
Harsh.
I then went on. I lost my next game. Same sort of reason. Then I went on to play the lovely Son of Ian. Right?
Son of Ian, I like it.
Yeah, the young Franklin, future world champion. Now, this young man was running Han Solo, a Jakku gun runner, and Femrau.
Nice.
And he bent me over a table and gave me a good idea.
Yeah, I had it 200 nilled you.
He 200 nilled me. That kid's the future.
Yeah.
That kid's the future. What a
lad.
lovely young kid. He's 10 years old.
Yeah.
At that point, I needed to go 4-0 to win my next 4. Winning that tournament's not important.
No.
Crushing that young man's spirit was not crushing that young man's spirit was important.
You did good.
Thank you for my game. I loved it. Yeah. The next time, I'm just going to concede at the start because I don't need to be embarrassed like that in front of my friends.
Yeah.
Right?
He phoned me after, he was weeping.
I was crying. Yeah. It hurt. I had to get a teddy bear to show him where it hurt.
Yeah.
Right? But listen, he was a lovely young man. I went on to win the rest of my games, but everyone I played, you were all lovely to play against. Thank you very much. It was an incredible event. For me personally, I'm just talking about my own gaming experience.
Oh, totally, yeah.
We'll talk about the actual event in a minute, but we'll just jump back to the cut.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll jump to the top 2 lists, yeah? top 4 better.
I got top just got top 2 on the
I
computer.
know we got top 2 on the
But I
computer,
can do this. You can read them.
but they're not. What I'm getting
Go
at.
on in on the other side. Booyah.
Yeah, no, but that's not actually the way they paired up.
No,
I'm getting
no,
at
no.
in the actual final 4 players in the cut. It was Jeff Ball,
Jeff had to play
Adam Shipley, and who did Dan have to play? Do you remember?
I do not.
No.
At
Well,
that final
okay,
point.
so I know Jeff was in the top 4. So well done, Jeff, for making it to the top 4. Commiserations to everyone else who didn't make it any further or didn't get
Yeah.
to the final. But your finalists were. Let's do this. Your finalists were Dan Slop
Yes.
and Adam Shipley.
Nice.
So let's start with Adam, because Adam came second. Congratulations, great performance, obviously through the weekend.
I believe Adam is a. Is he just play?
He is Just Play. He's
Yeah,
associated with Just Play.
yeah.
I'm not going to read a list because I just read it.
Yep.
It's is it?
Check Boba
I think
Fett.
it's just Boba Fett's different.
Nope. 000 Han Solo. We've had that.
No.
one.
The other Boba Fett had IG-88D.
It did indeed.
Right.
So we've seen a Boba Fett with 000 as well.
we have seen a
haven't
Boba
we?
Fett with 000. This is running at 196.
Yes. Fire Spray, 2 Jakkus, and Plum.
And Plob, but Plob is just Mouldy Crow title.
Just
I
Mouldy
think.
Crow.
Yes, that's where the little bit of the bid comes from.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no what would normally be on there. Debris,
David Sutcliffe. That's who
There
he's
you go.
playing. Top
Thank you,
4.
James.
Thank you, James.
Thank you,
you
James,
legend.
hiding in the background.
Legend.
Crushing small children.
You.
Bad man. Bad man.
But a
And
damn
to-
good
to
player.
think he's in the team.
And that takes us to the winner,
Dan Slob.
Dan Slob.
Right, so similar list again. Jakku Gunrunner, naked. It is naked. I'm going to do that one last.
Yeah.
Palob with Mouldy
Elf-
Crow and
Elf
Leet,
free,
as I was saying.
yeah.
Leet's an incredible game changer.
Yeah.
And it did. It changed that game. He certainly took 4 damage away from Palob. It was amazing.
Fall on with, I'm guessing, advanced sensors.
I reckon that's all you're
There
getting on
it
Fulham.
is,
It's
yeah.
all you really need.
Yeah.
So triple O's an option. Trick shot maybe. We were actually looking at elusive triple O because he does so many reds. At least that 1 dice reroll, it just might keep him in the game a tiny bit longer.
And then
and
cover.
this is the clever little bit.
Yeah,
of the
we
list.
like this,
Yeah,
don't we?
We do like this.
We like this.
Um,
So it's Cavill in a Y-wing with...
dorsal turret, R4 aggro mech, Han Solo, and Ash hasn't added them. Proton torpedoes.
Has he got torps? You sure?
Yeah, of course he did, you silly sausage. He's got proton torps. That's the point of that shit.
Yeah, well-
That's why Han Solo gunners on it. Can you not see the synergy there, sweetie?
Yeah, I get it. What have I done with that?
I don't know. You're in charge of the paper. Right.
Yeah. You do that. I'll read this.
Dan Slug.
Yeah,
Yeah,
proton,
proton
torps.
torps.
I just didn't click the button.
So that's going to be target lock focused for the attack because of the Han Solo gunner. That's the change because in the American version, Han Solo gunner's still on Boba Fett, and he had IG-88D, but there's no gunner on Adams. There's no
There's no Boba Fett.
There's no Han Solo gunner on Dan's Boba.
Yes.
Right. That's the. Oh, Dan hasn't got.
No,
Boba.
Dan hasn't got Boba. He's got with Fall on.
All right, don't worry. I don't know what I'm talking about. I need pie.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, that's your winning list, and
The game is there to watch on
First Earth?
on
All the
First Earth.
games
He
that are
has
streamed?
so he's clicked his YouTube and put all games on. Even a bonus game, I do believe, he's put up there. So that'd be worth a look.
Really?
I've not seen what it is yet. I need to click on it.
so should we talk about the event itself?
So tell me all about it, because as you know, Ash wasn't there because I was working here. Because we had Keyforge launch event, Magic this, Yu-Gi-Oh that, and usual. And to top it all off, we've had the fair here for the past 4 days in Loughborough Town Centre. If you're from the Midlands or came to the store at the weekend, you'll understand what it's like to
Do
have
you know-
the fair here. It's horrible.
You know when you speak,
Yeah.
you Northern monkey,
Yeah.
right? When you say fair it,
Fair here.
right? For all those Americans, they just heard we had the fairy,
Yeah.
right? And when the fairy left, right? How do you think they take the piss out of us so much?
Because of me.
It's because of you.
Yeah, I know.
And
I ain't
your
bothered.
accent, and they can't understand a word.
I ain't even bothered.
Face, bothered,
Yeah,
bothered face.
I'm done.
Yeah, it's true.
But we had the fair, which is like, what would they call it? Yeah, they call them fairs, don't
yeah,
they?
no, but it's the way you say it.
I know, here. Here means here. And
in the local vicinity.
Yeah. Well, in fact, it was right outside our front door. We had the waltzers, and they're really loud. I don't know. American fairs, I think they're kind of nice and they're all a bit jingly jangly. British fairs sound like raves, and they have really loud pumping dance music on. And it was directly outside the front of the store.
Oh, you Americans with your jingly jangly,
jingly jangly fair music. Well, I think it is, isn't it? It's a bit like, you know,
we need to
Blinky
get
Plonker.
you out of Loughborough and stop watching Netflix. It's nothing like Netflix.
Is it not?
America.
I don't know. I ain't been.
No. Right. Oh, seriously, John. Can you upgrade my co-host because it's doing me nothing. Right. So I went. Sim went. There's 24 Warlords there.
The Wookiee was there.
Oh, loads of us. Too many.
Thaddeus,
Too many.
all
Too
there.
many. There's
All there.
loads of us
Mr.
there.
Baldwin's
Loads of
the
us
lot.
there. There's a good few of us that weren't because you know, like we're 50+ strong.
Yeah.
So there's like half of us there. It's a great event. This is our third time as a team attending. The event has grown exponentially each year. Yeah. It went from 90 to about 120 to now it was like 100.
130 something.
Yeah, nearly. It was 140 player cap, but 3 people didn't turn up. I
There you
don't
go.
believe.
Yeah, I think 138, 134, 136.
Something
Around
like
that vicinity.
A few people didn't show up. Firstly, what an awesome event. This is an awesome event. This is now travelling, so Nerf Herder will at least be going for another 2 years under the shepherding of the amazing, fantastic, probably best looking man, including you, dude, that I've ever met, Carl Walker.
Yeah.
Right? Sorry.
I don't know. I understand.
Right.
I've got a thing for
No.
it.
What you need to check for is you're in the middle of the pile and I'm at the bottom, right? So if you feel bad, think about how I feel when you're both stood near me.
He is a beautiful man.
You both are, and I am hideous. Obviously, not as low at the pile as John.
Oh God, yeah. Well, someone's got to prop it up.
Someone's got to be the foundation stone of the ugliness, right? So Carl.
Yeah.
And I know you said not to say thank you, but thank you.
Yeah.
You have. Yeah, you don't even really play anymore. Carl's a policeman, right? And Carl works very hard for us and puts himself in a lot of danger to keep our streets safe. So first
Every
of all,
day.
we should all be very grateful for Carl.
Not
because
only his charity level, but he's a hero in real life.
He's a
hero.
selfless man
Yeah.
that puts himself in danger for other people.
Cool.
Number 2, he has put himself through hell and high water to organise these events at great expense a lot of the time. A great time loss. And the UK community has come together to support this man.
Oh, we adore him.
And you should all really big him up. And if any way you can support him next year, there's still time if you wanted to donate to the...
Go to the Nerf Herder page
Nerf Herder
and chuck him some dough.
There'll be some information there if you wanted to... All the money went to the Hull Royal Infirmary Children's Ward to buy the kids... I mean, like...
Who don't want to give money to that?
How many of you lot got kids?
Yeah.
Imagine if one of your babies was in hospital and they have nothing to play with, and all you had to do was put a couple of quid out of your pocket, not have that Red Bull or that cup of coffee, and some little kid, instead of lying in hospital all bored shitless, says, I don't care about that one, right, has got a nice toy. You should go out there and you should support these people because these are really, really important. The win's not the important, the charity's the important. Right, so thank you, Carl. And then once again, you delivered a phenomenal
They just
event.
get better.
All you got to do is
better.
look at the UK page and look at the posts that went up instantly by people saying this was the best event I've ever been to. You do it every year, Carl. The prizes that are donated by you guys, the community, by cog or two, right? By everyone. I mean, it's ridiculous. Cog or two as well, right? Cog or two, so small independent UK business. Got a crush on Michaela, got a crush on John. I have a crush on a lot of people. It's me way. And I got a crush on them because they are the nicest people you could hope to meet. They run a small business, but they came and spent 2 days in that hall, not to sell.
No, that's
to
right.
run
to
an
work,
event,
to help
Carl, organise
to help
an event.
him. Yeah.
I gave him prizes, gave him goodies, support, and they have been doing this from day dot.
Yeah.
Right? So
I mean, Cockatoo are staples of the UK community. Don't ever forget that. Like these guys have been in there as long as we have. Yeah. Like they are like not
Longer.
When I say we, I don't mean just Warlords. I mean like we, all of us, X-Wing players.
Yeah, from the beginning.
They've been there from the start. They've supported us. They've supported events. You know, their stuff that is out there, their tokens, their templates, and that is part of X-Wing for me. That's what you do. You turn up and you get.
They're X-Wing royalty.
Yeah. They are to me.
Cockatoo are X-Wing royalty.
No brainer. Warlords would never. We go to Cockatoo. That's where we deal with.
I'd like to also make a personal thank you to someone that contributed to the raffle. So I met the guy. I'm not going to mention his name. I've been asked not to mention any names. This guy was a lovely, just incredible, like an angel, right? And he brought me a couple of beautiful presents as well. And you know who you are when I hold these up, right? So
Good, like my boys.
These are official ones.
Yeah.
These are bad.
Yeah.
And these haven't left my side since I've been.
Nah, he's come and rubbed them in my face.
And these were like only part of the set of gifts he gave to me and my son, right?
Yeah, amazing.
Personally, from what you give me and the way you were with me and my boy, I'd like to thank you personally. This is from me to you. I'm not going to mention any names. You really touched me, and I haven't really stopped talking about you since I met you. And you also donated a ridiculous amount of stuff to the raffle.
Yeah, totally.
And this ain't like some toots some man at the bottom of his drawer. These are like special, proper... what they call
signed memorabilia.
No, but what's the word? Authenticated memorabilia. That, yeah. I mean, you changed.
For someone like me, who's Rasta and Ash, and I'm a massive Star Wars collector, like hugely, always have been my whole life, and I mean, this guy was on point with his things.
To see someone be so selfless and so generous, and to give back for nothing in return. Not even a name check.
Yeah.
Right?
Adamant not to get name check.
Special human being. So from me and from all of the people that you affected, and I know them all, and they all talk to me about you, thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. And that's what Nerf Herder is about. It is about us poor people coming together and helping each other. Do you know what I mean? To help our kids keep us safe. So again, it was run at Element. I'm going to name check Element. You did a great job, great venue, runs smooth as pie. Tim King's in charge of the events.
He
there.
does put on a good event, man.
Yeah.
Regional was wicked there, wasn't it?
Yeah, really good. It was also supported by First Earth. Simon travelled all the way from Spain. He streamed all the games. He donated all of his Twitch subscriptions and things that were happening at the time to the charity. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, because you can, when Twitch is running, you can kind of chuck bits of money at him. And he just donated it all. He's just top man.
And donated his time, etc. etc.
And not just that, come from Spain.
He come from Spain, innit? Which it's only near Bradford. Yeah, but it's still quite a walk.
Yeah.
Do you know? It's at least Spain, 20 minutes, isn't it? Spain from Stockton. Stockport.
Stockport.
It's different.
I thought it was near Colville.
I think it was, but they moved
it.
They put it on a low loader.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Simon, very much for
wicked.
coming over. I'm going to say thank you to Carl again. Thank you, Carl.
Yeah.
And thank you to you guys, the guys that turned up at Nerf Herder, the guys that travelled from London, the guys that travelled from Scotland, the guys that travelled from all over the UK and the United Kingdom and all its islands.
Yeah, it was wicked.
Right?
What a turnout.
Yeah, thank you for coming, entering into the spirit, having a great time and making it again the great event. We raised an absolute minimum of £4,000. Right?
Bosh!
A minimum. That's our not our biggest total, but close to it.
That's just amazing, man. £4,000. Like,
£4,000.
What you want to be making.
A load of sweaty gamers in a room. That's the way to do it. Listen, if you guys ain't been to Nerf Herder, go to Nerf Herder.
Yeah.
If you guys are newer players, I see posts about newer players worrying about going to big tournaments.
Go Nerf Herder.
Go Nerf Herder as your first big tournament next year.
You'll love it.
The dates are going to change because the systems are going to change now, where we're going to be getting Worlds and Coruscant in October, November sort of time. So I know, for example, UKTC and Nerf Herder will be changing the point of the year that they're going to happen. Yeah. So stay tuned. Get ready to sign up for the next one. You're not going to have to wait a year. please support them. Let's make the next one even bigger.
Yeah.
I know it's travelling. I know the 2 possible locations it's going to be. If it's not at one this year, it will be at that one the next year. So these 2 locations are confirmed for the 2 years.
Cool.
And they're going to be amazing. Great big venues, so we can even squeeze more people in. Let's make the next one 200 man.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's make it a 200
Why not?
man event, right?
Why top 16 call? Let's have top 32.
Let's have top 32 on the next one. Let's raise $6,000 next year.
Yeah, at least.
Or 8. But let's beat it. Next
Yeah.
year we're going to beat the total, right?
100%.
Yeah, so
That was good. That was nerf.
the actual event was great.
Yeah.
The meta's a little bit stagnant.
Yeah, let's get onto that. So, we've had 2 big events, right? So, we've just seen these. We've talked about them. And we've got all the Gunfair with all the lists listed. So, let's talk meta. Let's say, you know...
Meta's like... Someone asked if I'm still running Super Luke. I wasn't running Luke in the A's. I said earlier what I was running, but...
Yeah.
Super Luke's, for me, the only thing in Rebels that's even worth putting on the table.
He's really solid.
He's good and he's fun.
Yeah.
You get a bit of everything. But generally, everything's really being dominated by Imperial and Scum at the moment.
Yeah.
Rebels are there and they're about and they do okay, but they don't seem to have what the other 2
like
have
we said
going
earlier,
on.
yeah, Plob is huge. He's a proper staple at the minute. For
Both the Scum and the Imps have these combinations which either give action economy.
Yes,
or
where you've got your Psi with your linking.
Give these synergies that really interact well
beautifully.
and in some respects create action economy.
And I don't know if someone's not found the Rebel one
No,
yet,
there isn't
or
one.
it's just not one there.
There isn't one where you've got the odd coordinate.
Yeah.
In a little AP5 or whatever. But
nothing that goes to the level that they go to.
No.
I mean, all Rebels have really got is that initial alpha with the Torps. That is a big thing for them, and that's what we've seen at the start of 2.0, where the Rebels come forwards and big Torp outlay, and then trying to delete something and then swinging back in. But what we've seen is...
But once again, those are generally much less powerful alpha strikes than the Imperials, because you'd be looking at something like 3 X-Wings shooting torpedoes with just target locks.
Yeah. I mean,
as opposed to Redline and another Punisher shooting torpedoes with focus target lock.
I mean,
how
can the Punishers not shoot torpedoes? They've got so many actions.
It's all of that. So certainly it can feel maybe, and I've had this discussion with a few people, it can feel a little bit boring at the moment, and I get that. I'd kind of like to bring all your attentions back to like wave 1, 2, 3 and 4. Until we kind of got to 4, 5, it was a bit boring, wasn't it? It was a bit samey, and that's just because we didn't have
limited pool. Limited pool.
We are getting wave 2 soon.
Very soon, right? Yeah.
We are getting wave 3 after Christmas.
Yeah, January.
Right. And by the time we're into wave 4 and 5, we are going to be looking at an explosion of stuff, and we're going to start to get back to kind of the building era of what we had, and it's going to be more colourful.
Yeah, look, we're going to get a big influx of stuff in wave 2. So, like, because of the 2 new factions. So, not only are we getting new ships, but we're getting like a big influx of bits.
We'll get new lists on the table.
Yeah, exactly that.
You know, we
can we'll get access to all those other ships that have been quiet.
January sees the rebalance, but it also sees the rebalance,
yes,
which is big.
Interesting.
So hopefully, and we will see now if this bears out to be true. They promised us that they would look at the data, they would look at what was doing what, and they would adjust things appropriately so that we end up with somewhat of a more balanced game. And I know the utopia of a perfectly balanced system, a perfectly balanced ships, upgrades, blah blah blah, is never ever going to be achievable.
But a living system works.
You can certainly aim to get to an 80% of a balance, so that at least 80% is usable, where I think we're really at a point where we're at about a 30-40% at the moment. Well, you are, because if you look at what's doing well...
it's the same ships. Yeah, I totally,
the same
I agree.
10 ships across all 3 factions.
Yeah, totally.
So
100%.
That's going to change. So from my point of view, it's not the best time, but I love X-Wing, and you love X-Wing, and we all love X-Wing, and we're going to get on with it. You know,
the ships and the lists may not be the best, but the community and the events are amazing. Like, look at them. Look how much fun you're having coming to an X-Wing tournament. That is all that matters.
Nando's afterwards.
Yeah, Nando's afterwards. That's what matters, isn't it? You
It's
know,
family.
yeah,
It's
and,
social.
and just seeing your friends and that. Fair enough. You're going to come across the table from Red Line and you're going to go, oh, here we go again. But you know, take some fun. Just go, whatever. I'll just do it, and just I'm putting 4 X-Wings on next. Just
don't do that.
Yeah,
I played them twice.
Did
They're
you?
horrible.
What? Were they blues?
No, what are you talking about? Wedge,
really?
Fane, Garvin.
You can't put 4. Wow.
Yes, you can. Wedge, Fane, Garvin, and what's the one that clears the stress? Porkins. Right,
okay.
Porkins. And Porkins had elusive or something.
Yeah.
There was a couple of upgrades, nothing much, but it was just 4 X-Wings that were like, what? And they all got things, and
Yeah,
there's Wedge
I
there.
like
and
them. Yeah, I like it. But I'm going to run 4 blues with just torps.
You're so boring.
Yeah, I know, but I like them. They're fun. They move around. They're
Have
cool.
you put Super Luke on a table?
Once.
What's wrong with you?
I like it. It's all right. I know. I don't want to run Luke. Jedis, you know. I don't like Jedis. I like the bump. I know. I will try and
I go away for a weekend, right? And I come back, and it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Seriously. Go on.
Well, I'll just get to it. Someone's just put up there about tournaments coming.
Yes.
We have got some big news. Some big things coming out of Warlords coming up very soon. This month.
Very soon.
Well, where are we? We're in November, aren't we? Yes. So next week, we've got 2 tournaments at Warlords. I believe both of them pretty much sold out.
They're 240 manners.
240 manners, and I'm pretty sure they're sold out. I've got to do some testing.
The only reason they're not bigger than this is because we can't get any more in.
Cannot fit more than 40 people in the store playing X-Wing. So they're both sold out. They're going to be amazing. The following week, on the Sunday, we've got a charity event here for young Ashley Taylor.
The Ashley Taylor Kidney Charity Appeal.
Yes.
I think that's...
Ashley Taylor Kidney Appeal. Charity event.
Charity event. All right, I got it. Nearly
cool.
Right. First family of X-Wing.
Yep.
Everyone knows Taylors.
Yes.
Everyone loves Taylors. And everyone loves little Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna get together. We've done it here. Was it a year and a half ago, something like that? We did the last one.
The Ashley Taylor one, I can't remember.
But we've already done one.
Yeah. But we do
at least a year ago.
Yeah.
And now we're going to do it again.
Yes.
All the money goes to the Ashley Taylor
Kidney Appeal, and Tanya uses the money to. So Tanya helps run the charity and pretty much runs the charity, I believe. And she's going to donate the money to children's wards and stuff like that for toys. That's what it's all for. That's what it goes for. And then a little bit of money goes towards taking Ashley out on a big trip because she spends 5 days a week on dialysis.
Oh, do you know what?
You don't do that when
just
you're
meet the little girl.
Yeah, and you'll see.
And tell me you can't put your hands in your pocket.
Yep. So why I bring this up is because this tournament is coming up. If you want to donate anything to the raffle or the auction, please send it to the store. You can find all our details on Facebook very easily. Our address. Send it to us. Pretty much all of you know a Warlord. They're all over the country. Give it to them. They'll be coming down. Send it with them. But yeah, send us some stuff down. We're going to make some more money for more charity stuff. This is what it's about. And then, at the end of this weekend, I should be announcing the December tournaments at Warlords, which will sell out as per usual. You know, the 2 days, the weekend for the veterans and all the rest. And then the 27th of December, it's Princess Leia time again, I'm afraid. So
actually, look at the goosebumps. Look,
Princess
just
Leia
the
time.
thought of the tournament.
Yeah. So Princess Leia will be
shivers.
27th of December, day after Boxing Day,
It's
in
our
the store.
Christmas party.
It is a proper Christmas party.
All the money for that goes to Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Make-A-Wish Foundation.
It's Princess is Carrie Fisher's
anniversary
charity.
of her death.
It's anniversary of her death.
This is the one.
Yeah, we were heartbroken when Carrie died,
Yeah,
and we still are.
Yeah.
And we're never really going to get over it because she was probably a lot of our first loves.
Yes.
Was Carrie Fisher and Princess Leia. So,
and we do this tournament every year. It's the For Our Princess tournament.
It's For Our Princess, and like I said, all the money goes to Make-A-Wish.
Make-A-Wish Foundation. So
when
again, for the
tickets
kids.
go up for this, I warn you now.
Yeah, don't sleep on these.
You've got minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm talking the last time we put this event out, we sold out in 8 minutes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Right? You need to be aware. This is the best little after Christmas Day event you could go to.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You've had Christmas Day, you're full of food.
Yeah.
Boxing Day, you're eating what's left over. The next day,
you just want to get out.
Yeah.
You go and play XWing. You see all your mates. We have just a celebration, and we all get to see our family and do something we all love. It's the best.
It is our Christmas party. It's wicked.
Christmas party.
So that is coming up.
So 2 events that you can donate to us.
Yeah.
If you donate some nice stuff, we will name check you. If you're a little business and you want to send some swag for us to give away, we will name check you. We'll chuck a little link up in our chat for you.
100%.
Do it.
Yeah.
You support us, we'll support you. It's the way it works. And ultimately, you're supporting people that need the support, not us. It's all going to the
for
charities.
The kids, man.
Whatever we
it's
make,
all for
we're
kids.
not taking any of
It's
that.
Christmas
It's
time.
all
It's
going
time for giving. Let's give some stuff to the kids. So that's what we're doing.
I believe the children are the future. Yeah, I'm telling you, we are doing an album.
Christmas album.
Seriously, I missed my calling. Yeah, I'll do it like that Sia.
Yeah.
Because I'm so ugly.
Yeah,
just turn around like that. I believe the children are the future. Did I break something?
No, it sounds alright. But I'd have gone more with Tricker. I don't know if you remember Tricker. He used to do the Trip Hop album. I think he was in Fifth Element, but he's fugly. And when he used to come out on stage, I just mean it. And he used to wear a hood over his face.
You're talking about.
Yeah, he used to
I am Corbin Dallas. I am Corbin Dallas.
That's
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Tricker.
Corbin Dallas multipass.
Yeah.
Lilu multipass.
Yeah. Gets shot up.
Don't talk about Lilu.
Brilliant.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Amazing.
Oh, big bada boom.
Yeah. That's another crush.
Big.
Yeah.
My god.
But thank you for listening to us waffle about Lilu Dallas. What we got up there?
Right. Someone asked about how we felt about the system open format and prizes.
Yes.
I love the templates. I don't care what any of you think.
Dude, they were T65.
They're awesome.
They're a helmet.
They're all painty, picturey
that are not liking them,
templates.
I don't think you can see them.
I got
amazing.
I got quite a big collection of like those sort of templates, right? And I want
really
them.
like 'em, yeah.
And I was proper gutted that I didn't get BB-8 or Poe templates. And like FFG, send me some. Do you know how many Poes and BB-8s I sold for you? It was ridiculous. This country went out and brought Heroes of the Resistance because I told them to. Yeah. So send me them templates. Right? But those templates are cool. I get that it's
busy.
I get that like people are polarised by it, but do you know, like when I first saw the R2D2 templates and a photo, I didn't think anything of them, and then I saw them in the flesh, and I was like, oh my god, they're amazing. Got to have them, and luckily I got them. But templates are great. I see that the system opens, and I didn't read everything. I tend not to, and people tell me. Yeah. But you can win yourself tickets to Worlds, right? Invites.
Indeed, yeah.
Quite a few at these system opens. Is that right? I don't think you need to win it.
No, I think it's a layer of no, because winning is paid for, isn't it?
So if you're still out there to ask that question, if you just quickly go bum, and give us a couple of bullet points, I'll know. Yeah. I don't really care about the swag. The events are never been about ultimately, I'm not going to go to that because I don't like the cardboard they're going to give me, or I don't like the piece of acrylic they're going to give me.
Yeah, I mean, if it had been like that, well, none of us would have gone bloody nationals, would we? Do you know what I mean?
Have some 1.0 stuff.
Yeah. It's Carlo Red.
Buy 2.0 because you know the 1.0 gift we give you. It's irrelevant. Yeah.
But we didn't go for that. Because it was wicked.
We went for, absolutely, because I got to play 4 Hawks with Poe.
Yeah.
It's just too much fun. It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
So, I'll look into that question, and I really wish some of you guys had listened to me and comment on some of our videos and give us some of these questions before.
Because we could even research this information before you throw it at us.
Yeah, because I would have cut down this whole numbers. I wouldn't have even told you the faction breakdown. I would have done top 2. Yeah. Yeah. All the rest of them are losers. If you ain't won it, you ain't won it. No point.
Apart from Dale, did really well.
Dale.
Yeah.
Power to the French people.
Yeah, Italian. He's not king of the Italians now as well.
Please.
I know, I'm just saying. Went out there. He's got in your bedroom.
He's got to look as hideous as this if he wants to be Italian. So, we are at
1 hour 15.
I think we're kind of at that point in the episode where we're going to kind of start doing our wrap-ups and saying goodbyes and stuff. Next episode, we're going to play a game. What should we do? Any ideas? Any of you lot got any ideas?
Throw some ideas at it.
Do you know
what? I really like
you don't have to do lists. You could just
do the ship thing again.
Yeah, ship
That's
thing.
cool.
Name a ship you want us to put in a list.
Yeah.
One ship
what
particularly.
Hey, well, we're going to do the competition.
Yeah, I know we're going to do all that. That's what I'm getting at. We're getting to all that stuff.
He's winding it down.
Let us know. Oh yeah, competitions. I know. I hadn't forgotten.
We knew that.
Bloody director.
Yeah.
Come in here. Has a go at us on the overlay, and now he has a go at us.
Done a bit of sick in my mouth because he looked at me.
Yeah. Oh, little bit of wee come out and everything. So, chuck up a ship you'd like to see us put in our list. Obviously, you could say you both got to have this ship, or you could say Rasta's got to have that and Ash has got to have that. Throw him a curveball. Don't give him a rebel ship.
Yeah, because Rasta will give me the ships to fly, so it's no problem.
Throw him a curveball.
I really don't matter. At this point, if you any list that you determine, if you do want me to fly Scum or Imperial and you name a ship, George he'll give me the ships to play the list if I haven't already got them, which I probably have. I'll fly anything. It's 2.0. It don't matter.
No, absolutely, and I don't care what you give me to fly. No. I'll fly it for you. I don't care, even if it's rubbish and I hate it. I'll find you. I have a very special set of skills.
Get our own back.
Yeah. And when I find you, I'll cuddle you
until there's nothing left.
There's no cuddle left in you.
Yeah. Right. So. Right. That's that. Shall we do one competition? Find out who won.
Last week's competition. The question was: who were the two first veteran tournament champion thingies? That's it.
Yeah. And who were they?
Cormac Higgins a vet.
Cormac and Dale, they won. No,
Cormac's a vet. Who are the vets?
Oh, yeah.
And
is it an actual vet?
Yeah,
he's a veterinarian.
Yeah, that's why he always misses tournaments. He once was at a System Open. He started his first round and had to leave because there was like a hamster had grazed its ear and he had to leave. And he was most annoyed. When we went to France and we were playing there at the System Open, he chucked his phone in the River Seine because he didn't want to get called about a lame guinea pig or something and have to fly back in a hurry. So the winner and the prize was
Princess
this
Leia.
Was our first Princess Leia tournament.
Yeah. So Princess Leia for our princess last year.
Beautiful badge. Put it on your
stuff. Really nice. And then a stack of promos.
Watch last episode if you want to see what they were. Don't show them.
Yeah, right. Hide them from them. This one.
Listen.
Yeah.
You.
When
this happens, you're not allowed to put 67 posts about it all over the internet. Okay? Because I know what you're going to do, and I know they're all going to have a go at you. Oh. And I don't necessarily agree with them having a go at you, but it's not the point. You know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So wind your neck in, one post, no more. All right? More. You know who you are. I don't even need to say the name, do I? Paul Spurgeon.
Well done, mate. You jammy son.
Jammy son. Yeah. Awesome. Love you, bro.
Oh, that's good.
Love you, bro.
Yeah.
You're coming up soon, so if you are coming up, let us know, and we'll just keep them here for you. Yeah, if you're not coming up soon, let us know, and I'll get them posted off you.
He's talking. He's talking about coming on December.
There you go. December. We'll save them for you for December, brother.
It's just we haven't got the tournament organised yet.
Yeah, so. It's fine. We'll sort you.
Then we're going to give away. So, what we're going to give away now?
Me and Sim went to Nerf. We got a load of swag between us. I sorted through some of it. I've brought most of it with me to give to you. I've kept a couple of bits to myself because they're really important events. These are my keepsakes as well. So what I've got first of all, let's do these two. So these two, these are done by Nerf Herder with a Vengeance.
He's done such a good job on
and following the theme of Family Guy Star Wars. So we've got Darth Vader and Lando Calrissian.
Yeah.
I can't do
I know you can't.
I can't do it at all. I'm really bad, aren't I? So they're the first two cards. This is all going to one person.
Yes.
And do us a favour. Please don't enter this competition
if you were at
Nerf Herder.
This is for the mans that couldn't go.
Yeah, this is for the mans of them that couldn't go them.
That had to do works and things.
Missed most of it. Yeah, look, we'll get the word out there. What we'll do is we'll rerun this on Wednesday just to kind of let people know that it's going to be changing to Mondays from now on.
Yes.
Because we have a free shop. We've closed the shop on Mondays now. We're going to be concentrating on any of the internet work we're doing, trying to get it all done.
This has given us a play because usually we'd be fighting to close it.
We're already 20 minutes into store time. And the music's on, and people are banging the door, and it's a nightmare. So
now we can do this. It's all quiet and nice.
Yeah. Right now, this next little lot, these were a gift to the world champion from the Nordic Nationals, from a group of people called Liberty Squadron.
Cool.
Liberty Squadron, name check, respect. thank you for sending my son some stuff, and even thinking about him means the world to me. Like, love you. Thank you very much. And they have done the most beautiful
set of eggs.
They're
so
all like
cool.
these dancing girly eggs. There's a gunner egg somewhere as well. That's the gunner one.
They're so cool.
The crew one, and you got 3 of the eggs there.
Yeah.
So they're part of the group as well.
It's a real nice bundle. This
Liberty Squadron. Thank you, Nordics. Love you lot. Gazilli. I love Gazilli. Gazilli Bear's my favourite. He does Fuel Squadron. It's so cuddly. Yeah. Right, now, 1, 2, 3. You will see a theme here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you realise what the theme is. I got 4 IGs.
Very nice.
Donated by the lovely Mr. Scott Bryant.
Always comes good with the promos.
So, got those for you. Donated again by the world champion. These are his personal cards he was given.
He's a good boy.
But he wants to give them out to you lot because he's the best champion we've ever had.
Shares the love.
I'll get to that one last.
Yeah, we like that.
Now, these are... This one. Cloud City, name check, respect, UKTC.
Yeah. We love Cloud City, boys. Big up.
Cloud City, wicked femrail.
Yeah.
Femrail flying to Cloud City to get
clever.
some spice or whatever.
I believe he's doing more. All the Cloud City promos are going to have Cloud City on there. Bespin and,
Awesome. Really,
Sick.
really beautiful promo.
Yeah.
Really nice quality. One of those. Now, I met a group of guys. They were either called the Kessel Run or the Kessel Crew. I'm sorry. I can't remember. It's been a long weekend. But you guys were lovely. You're from Kettering and Leicester, and you came and spoke for
From
a long
Leicester?
time. Yeah, one of them's from Leicester. And I'm like, get up here
Yeah,
now. And he's
man.
like, I work funny hours. It always clashes. But he will. Done now. I twisted his arm.
So we're open till midnight.
Spent a lot of time with him. Had a great chat. Complimented me on Simeon. Blah, blah, blah. So thank you very much. And then gave me some promos. These promos are really, really pretty. First one. Han Solo, Gunner, Scum.
Yep.
Flip side. Han Solo, Gunner, Rebel. All movie pictures.
Movie stills.
Really,
we like
really nice.
that.
We like that.
Yeah.
The next one made me wet the bed. This is my favourite. These are both, these are crew cards, aren't they?
Yeah.
These are both,
Gunner.
well, one's a gunner,
Gunner,
one's a
one
crew. Ralph McQuarrie artwork. Vader. Flip side. Luke.
That original
That
drawing.
original.
That drawing
So
of
if
the
any of
fight.
you really know about like the original Ralph McQuarrie stuff, there's a book, you can get it. It's quite expensive, and it shows all the original concept drawings of what Chewie looked like, what the Falcon was going to look like, all his designs, and it changed massively in the end.
But,
right?
not,
you can see.
Yeah. Ralph McQuarrie is the man that designed Star Wars, all of it.
Yeah.
So all the aesthetics. So even
These are like the original designs.
Yeah.
And then any designer will know. You do the rough, and you go, oh, yeah, I've got it out of my head, and now I'm going to refine it.
But
and
everything
mould it.
that anyone's ever done in the Star Wars universe is based on his original
Oh,
concept.
totally.
So, for instance, Lothal in Rebels is based on his original artwork that he'd done for Yavin.
Yep.
And that's it. Those rocks in the background and the rolling fields. That's if someone's gone, oh my god, that picture from the 70s is sick, and created what became Lothal. He is the master, or was the master.
So that is our pack of cards that we are going to give away to one lucky person next week. And our
you lucky
question
boys.
is...
Last time we did a show where we were sat here, what was in the background?
Yes. As you can see, we're in the Death Star at the moment.
Yeah,
We're in Death Star. It's a little bit smoky. It's because I've been vaping.
Blair's already gone down the hole. We're just waiting. We're keeping it covered, and then we're going down to the trash compactor.
So you need to comment on this video
Yeah.
with what our background was in the last time we did this.
Yeah. So not
the
last
last
week's
time
episode.
we played, because the background was obviously the store.
Yep.
Right? And I'll just give you a little sneak peek of next time when we play our prizes. Now, I was lucky enough to be given these by a lovely, lovely guy. They're mine. You can't have those. That's not happening. I was also blessed enough to be treated by another lovely gentleman by the name of Kei Taniguchi.
Who is?
Fully
Watching now.
modded lighting. You all know who he is.
Yeah.
He's one of the most generous people I've ever met. He's also one of the funniest people I've ever met. And just a superstar. He even brought my little daughter a little Princess Leia badge, and he's never met her, and love you, bro.
It's epic.
Right, now, Kay brought me these. These are the same as what he brought Ash, and I got all upset about it, and I was like, I want a set.
Yeah.
And I got a set. And I'm not a spoiled little brat.
It's not, I don't want
I'm
to.
honestly, truly blessed by how you all treat me.
Yeah.
So, Kay, I'm going to give these away to a lucky person in the next episode. We'll think of an incredibly big question for these.
Well,
these are coming to you.
Yeah, it'd be good because next episode we'll be able to talk about Warlords, won't we? Because we'll have had a tournament.
We will have had. Oh well. Do you know what? We'll have little chits and chats. I want to kind of, because I was thinking that in a month's time, when we do this again, we will have had 2 sets of Warlords tournaments and the Ashley Taylor.
We will have, because the
we'll
timing.
be like able to explode their heads.
Yeah.
We can get a cherry pie, an apple pie, and
a Christmas pudding, because it'll be nearly Christmas. Yeah. Yes.
It will actually be, will it?
Yeah, we're so close to Christmas.
What date are we now?
Yeah.
12th. Well, November.
So
12th December.
Yeah.
We might have done it by then. It should be the day after, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, we will have so much to talk about. All these pie chart things. So
all these pies to eat.
Need to get me a classic cars.
Sorry, what? What?
Oh no! It wasn't actually. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Yes.
Right, we're gonna go and edit the video now and change it from the background of the Falcon.
It wasn't.
It wasn't though. I know, but I'm throwing him a curveball.
Right, it wasn't a Falcon.
Right. That's the competition.
Good throwing him off the set.
Adam, what you like? You don't comment here. You comment on the actual thing
at the end. On the comment section.
Right. It's been awesome. Ranting at ya.
It's good. It was nice because obviously I haven't been to Nerf and I got to see George tell me all about it. Now Welly's telling you guys, which is cool. I think that's wicked.
Yeah, I've only literally come in the shop and I was like, oh,
it's dead excitement. We're on in 5 minutes.
It's like, So he's probably hearing a lot of this stuff for the first time as well.
Yeah, totally.
Well done, Minox. Thank you, Nerf Herder. Thank you, people. And
important information. Follow us. If you are just watching this right now, please go to Weekend Warlords on XWing on Facebook and sign up and send us a request. We will add you. Join the other however 100 members of Weekend Warlords XWing group on Facebook and chat XWing and keep up to what's going in store. Join us at Weekend Warlords main Facebook page. That's pretty cool. You'll see all the other games that are going on in the store. We've got lots of hands. Yeah,
a quick no, I'm smiling at Adam. Love you. It's cool, man. It's all right. You know me. Just a lot of
join us YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, go to YouTube and hit subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, please go to Twitch and subscribe. If you have Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime and you get a free subscription, 1 a month. Subscribe to Weekend Warlords. We will love you forever.
We're very, very poor.
In fact, we may even start looking at our subscriptions and name checking you all at the end. That'd be cool. There you go. So we'll do that if you do it. If you don't do it, then we won't name check you and you'll suck.
And if any of you want to donate £500,000 or something, I'll tattoo your name on my buttocks.
Yeah, so and mine.
I literally, sky's the limit.
Yeah. And then I would also like you.
Should we do like the first name? The first name on mine,
yours, and I'll have the surname.
And then we could take one of those photos.
Yeah, we do a calendar.
We'll do a calendar.
Yeah. And then go to the Rasta Mace Painting Patreon.
Sign up. Yeah. It's this. Yeah. This is part of it. Yeah, this is all part of it.
So George has done quite a lot of videos, been filming and stuff. There's some awesome new videos on there about the salt chipping.
We started doing the dial covers.
You started doing the dial covers now, which is all coming.
Airbrush video coming out very soon. Yeah. New one of those and another part of the dial covers. You're going to love them. They're great for your modelling and all of that. Even if you don't particularly paint or do that sort of stuff,
models.
They're really nice to watch. We certainly get in a format. We've got some nice music. There's me voicing over. I'm not ranting. I actually know what I'm talking about.
This is his quiet time.
This is my quiet time. Yeah. It's kind of nice to watch. You see the progress of a piece of work and you learn some stuff. Yeah. Also, that money comes back into helping us pay for the cameras, the lights, the electricity,
and all the things that
we do, and the stuff that we give you, and all of that. Yeah. So it's really important. If you could go and sign up, it's a very small charge. If you could push all those buttons on Twitch, YouTube, Amazon, all of that stuff. If you can come to one of our tournaments, get these rooms full up all the time. Tuesday night XWing. I invite you all. Get on a plane, get on a train, get on a boat, a bike, a dog, a donkey. Get here. Come and play games. Empty my fridge. buy our products,
£2,
keep us going,
right?
let us run,
yeah.
you know.
£2 to come and play on a Tuesday night, right? That's it. It's £2. You'll come down. You'll get.
Give me a good
load of
kicking.
games.
Give Tim Marsden a good kicking.
Yep.
Come on, come down. We love new players coming.
If you come in, let us know. We might get you on stream. Set you up
Oh
with a game.
yeah! Do you know what?
Yeah.
We're going to have to do that as part of a competition as well.
Oh, I
I was
think-
actually thinking of doing a competition where the person that wins it gets to come and be on a Rasta and Ash.
Totally.
And play.
Yeah. Against you, because they're crap.
Well, maybe against both of us.
Maybe against the world champion.
And not tell him.
Yeah.
Tell them they're going to play you.
Yeah, and then
Just like stick a beard on him
put
and
my
a hat.
cap on
Yeah.
him
And he come out. Oh, just one last thing. I just got to refer to something, right? For those of you that don't know, this card, right? Sim. So look, it is Sim
on an
and his
Xbox.
Warlord. And it's that scene, you know, where they have C-3PO in the battle droid, but it's this bit at the top. You know, they got the little tagline that says "Barefoot Battle Droid."
Yeah, wicked.
Boom in the room.
It's a good one.
He's a good boy.
He is.
So
I'm totally happy with that.
have we done all the
So
stuff?
all the competitions. The only thing less that I've got to tell you about is if you're looking for any gaming stuff or you're looking to pre-order Wave 3, go to search Weekend Warlords on Google and hit us up, man. We'll talk more about Wave 3.
When we got more info.
More info.
But like, look at my face.
Yeah, he wants Jedis. Do you know what? Genuinely, honest to God, I'm really annoyed that there's no N1 Starfighter
Just
in the
chill, he'll
first.
come. You can't start with that. You need the Jedi
I
and the
understand
clones
that.
to make it a usable faction. Just chill, you'll get it.
As long as I get it.
You bet. I bet.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I'll kick off and go and kick a door in.
Yeah.
Right, but
We might talk to him at Worlds.
Jedi Starfighters, they did the torrent. Do you know how much I love that? I know you ain't got what you want, but I did. I got that ship. I love that ship.
Yeah,
Fighters. If I can put together a list, and I know you apparently you can run triple Jedis and all that, but if I can do a nice list, which is Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Q-Ball in an arc fighter,
this is your favourite,
I will wet the bed.
Yeah.
I'm all about a good list, but I tell you what, when it's got the fluff attached to it, that's when I'm going to pull out another level of gaming, because I'm in a film at that point, and in the films they don't die, so I ain't dying on the table. Because you notice the shield generator's up, Anakin. Oh, pew pew pew. I'm just going to land, jump out, kill some battle droids. Respect.
Back
He's
out.
just bad.
He is
And
bad.
Obi's still like getting out with his walking stick.
Old man.
Yeah, old man Obi. So that was awesome. I love this. I love talking to you guys like this.
These are always the most fun because I don't lose in these as well. So it's really cool.
I love playing you though, but honestly, we're not like a lot of the other podcasts which we do all the numbers so much. So we prefer to talk about events and we prefer to see. I prefer to give you my experiences at an event, rather than give you a load of numbers that I don't use in my own gaming.
I like to tell you about
anyway.
the people.
Yeah, I
The
like to tell
X-Wing
you about
people.
that.
I like
agree
them.
with you.
I like the
agree with you.
X-Wing people. Them.
We don't mind a few like proper questions, but you know, this is just us. You've all signed up for this, so awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. We're all done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.